Dear Capricorn, this is the perfect time for me to do this update reading for you for the month of August 2026. Welcome to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy where I serve and I slay. Today, I will be doing your reading for the month of August from now until the end of the month. This will be a general reading. It may resonate with you, dear Capricorn, and it may not. Now, in this reading, dear Capricorn, I'm going to be taking a look at your main challenge. Past, present, and future, clarify all the cards and get some final advice. Capricorn, if you have noticed, the lighting is different in the past few videos. It's because I honestly have been recording late at night. And also you can see Henry's and Michael's background lights better. So here is the thing, Capricorn, I got to keep you posted about this. You know, I share some really important things with you. So I even got my coffee, and it's like late. It's like 9 o'clock in the evening, and I woke up from my nap. By the way, I was taking a 3-hour nap. You can tell I'm a big cat. I'm a Leo. But Capricorn, the heat here in Las Vegas is absolutely unbearable. Long story short, I should have planned my summers better, but whatever. It's been excruciating. It's been excruciating. So. With that being said, I just want to let you know that I am transferring my Ironman race instead of Texas to a different location later this year because I cannot show up undertrained. I have not been able to do an outdoor running. I'm doing cycling indoor. I just did the setup. Interesting spread here coming up. Okay, but for the run, I've been swimming. But it's impossible to train in the heat. So I'm looking into doing marathons, triathlons, already a few of them from October until May. That's when I'm gonna be very athletically involved. But the summertime, I gotta think of a solution because the heat is insane here. So that's just as an update for you. I'm not sad, okay? I'm just very nonchalant. I'm not a performer all the time. You all know that. I know that you understand that. So we're gonna move with very poised, very demure energy and see what is it that you need to know. So Capricorn, your challenge is the 7 of Cups. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, it's thick, it's juicy, and it's Ace of Wands. Followed by the 6 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So Capricorn, interesting energy here, and I am recording this on August 8, 888 portal. Okay, so blessed are you if you're going to watch this. Capricorn, the 7 of Cups is your challenge. There is definitely, confusion going on. Many of you are wanting to make sense of a situation. 7 of Cups, Capricorn, indicates someone that's standing in front of these opportunities, options, but at the same time, there is just a lot that's happening. Order is what you want this month. So there is someone very specific that you feel connected to, and this person could show up in your dreams. You may show up in their dreams. You're trying to make sense. This is someone that's a little bit confused and they're wanting to make sense. Okay, so which direction is this relationship gonna go to? Because these are love readings, right? So we're gonna clarify this, and we're gonna get more information. We're gonna see what is it that you need to know. 7 of Cups, it's giving illusions, dreams. Some of you are dealing with the Pisces, Cancer here, Leo, of course. Okay, Taurus, Scorpiana, maybe another Earth sign. Now, in the recent past, you have the Knight of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 2 of Wands. Capricorn, in the recent past, it looks like that some of you were solo, single, doing your own thing, traveling on your own, enjoying life, okay? And someone here entered into your world. And when this person entered into your world, Capricorn, at first it seemed slow. At first, I think things were just kind of moving at a certain pace. And then this person came into your life, but they also got out of your life. One of the reasons could be maybe because someone chose another person, maybe they relocated, there was some sort of long distance situation. We're going to clarify this, we're going to get more information. I do see here a very confident Capricorn in the recent past. I mean, of course, if you're a Capricorn, you are confident. Now, in the past, Capricorn, in the present moment, you have the 2 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Chariot. This is why your challenge is the 7 of Cups, because you are, Capricorn, not only thinking about this person, this situation, There is a very strong energy here about you of planning for the future, okay? You're trying to make sense of a situation, something here that's been blocking either communication between you and this person, something that in general also has been blocking you from moving forward towards a specific direction, okay? So you're trying to understand which direction am I supposed to move. The Chariot is here. So it's like, okay, you're about to embark onto a new journey for the rest of the year. Where are you going, right? Are you going to move on from this person? Are you going to forget them? Are you going to have any kind of communication with them or no? So we're going to find out and we're going to see what is it that you need to know. Now, in the near future, Capricorn, you have the Four of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. So in the future, I do see here you just doing your own thing, minding your own business, and somebody wants to talk with the Ace of Swords, okay? There is a conversation, there is clarity, there is victory. Ace of Wands, this could lead to some sort of brand new beginning here. Whether this is a new person, old person, you're gonna decide. Some of you are gonna make a decision to move on from this person here, okay? There could be some sort of clarification, conflict resolution. You have the Five of Swords here. So Five of Swords is telling me that there is some sort of an unfinished business and conflict with somebody specific, possibly a Leo that many of you were dealing with. Different groups of Capricorns I'm talking to specifically, I'm getting two. Some of you are going to choose to disconnect from this person, even if the offer is on the table, but there will be clarity for you. Others of you, you still have to find out, to be honest, because there is this uncertainty about the future. Okay, there is a lot of uncertainty, Wheel of Fortune. Which direction is this beautiful Capricorn supposed to move forward to is the big question, right? So let's get into your reading, dear Capricorn, and see what's coming for you. And we already know, and you are one of the top performers of the channel. On this channel, we always go ahead and we hit the like button. We always support with positive comments, hype the videos, okay? Because after all, I'm your son, okay? Raised by a Capricorn. And I don't have TikTok at all, okay? I even actually deleted the one that I had just for personal use. I don't do TikTok. For now, I don't do it. I don't find it useful. So I only post on YouTube here, okay? And I exist on Instagram. And you should connect with me on Instagram, Renaissance_Tarot_official. Okay, so let's get into your Seven of Cups here, Capricorn. Let's see what's going on, cutie patootie. Let me just take a sip of my coffee. You probably are going to watch this on a Sunday morning or Sunday evening. Coffee, 8 o'clock in the evening, 9 o'clock in the evening, almost midnight. You can tell I'm Armenian. Of course I drink coffee at any day of the, any time of the day. So Capricorn, the Seven of Cups is clarified by the Justice here, the Five of Wands, Page of Cups, and the King of Wands. Some of you are dealing with the Libra, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I was going to try to be serious, but I can't. If you have Sagittarius in your birth chart, if you are at the cusp of a Sagittarius, you know, that funnier moment, you know, that funnier side of me comes out quite often. Okay, so on a serious note, Capricorn, I really do see here that for many of you are really, you can tell, you're really feeling that, okay? There is either an apology coming towards your way because the Five of Wands and the Justice, something's got to be set right. Something needs to be set right. And of course, we don't have, you know, so here's the thing. What you can do on your end is what you're going to do on your end. There needs to be some sort of closure, absolutely, some kind of a closure that needs to happen between you and a specific person. Some of you dealt with a person who comes from a different culture, background. Unfinished business, Five of Wands, Five of Swords. There is an unfinished conversation. There is something here that was left up in the air. Someone either left you, ghosted you, blocked you, stopped talking to you. And ever since then, you've been wanting to get answers. Ever since then, you've been wanting to see, where is this going? You know what I mean? What's behind this King of Wands here? Tower. Something did come to an end, very shockingly, right? There was a Tower moment. And there is no need to be afraid of Tower moments. I mean, they are really great for changes, but something very abruptly ended in your life, and ever since then you actually have been wanting to get some sort of justice about it. you have been wanting to get some sort of clarity about this situation, and you are wondering, is there ever going to be confession? Is there ever going to be apology? Am I supposed to do that? Like, you're asking yourself very valid, very mature questions, Capricorn. In the recent past, the Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the World, Ace of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords and the Moon. So in the recent past, Capricorn, some of you were dealing with the Pisces, possibly a Cancer, okay? Or any of the other placements, of course, or one of the 4 fixed signs, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. You and this specific person had a brand new beginning, and some of you maybe just ended something with another person, okay? Maybe not just, but some time ago. Capricorn, I'm seeing here someone in the past, you specifically, who had gone through a very, very painful ending, and it was difficult for you to trust again. It was difficult for you to give love another chance because of a very, very, very painful ending in the past. You said yes to this person, you wanted to give them a chance, and I think that with the Seven of Swords, someone here betrayed your trust. Okay, Seven of Swords. There were a lot of trust issues between you and this individual, and I think that for many of you, you kind of said to yourself, I was on my way of healing. I was on my way of just doing something for myself. Why did I fall for this person? Why is it that me and this person started having trust issues towards one another? Nine of Cups is clarified by the Empress, the Three of Cups here, and the Sun. Some of you are dealing with possibly a Leo here, water sign, earth sign. So there was a moment when you and this person reconciled. You both try to work it out. I do see here you and this specific person coming back together, wanting to, move towards a specific direction with the Two of Wands. Some of you maybe even travel with this person. The Two of Wands is clarified by the Six of Wands, the Hierophant here, and the Five of Pentacles and the Star. You also could have very strong Aquarius placement in your birth chart, or maybe you are on the cusp of an Aquarius. I see here that someone walked away from this connection. Somebody was supposed to heal something within themselves. Someone was supposed to overcome an addiction, and they didn't do that. Where did they go? The Magician here. So I feel like this person, ever since they try to walk away, they walked away from you, or they didn't accept something within themselves, manifestation has been very difficult for that specific person. Okay, that's a side message. Now, a lot of you try to either marry with this person, or you try to commit to them. You even taught this person things. But what ended up happening was that there was lack of action. Someone was not invested into this relationship. Someone was not being fully invested into this commitment here with you in the past, Capricorn. Okay, there could be various reasons, and I don't normally talk about those things, but I feel like Capricorn, someone got sick in the past. Like, I'm talking about physically. Someone was affected. Maybe someone also had a surgery in the recent past, or I'm getting like a hospital situation, okay? Whatever happened to them, I hope they are okay. Now, in the present moment, Capricorn, many of you are trying to make sense of a situation with these Two of Swords, because, this is about you trusting your intuition, dear Capricorn. What am I supposed to do, right? So the Two of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. I think you have a very major, very, very important question you're asking yourself. In the present moment, in the month of August, the question you're asking yourself, Capricorn, am I supposed to stay single and mind my own business and make my own money, or am I supposed to be back into a relationship in general also, not just with this person, but in general? You could be at a very comfortable place right now, Capricorn, where you are, I'm just going to focus on my money. Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. It's giving a goat energy. It's giving a Capricorn who is minding their own business. Capricorn, me as a Leo, okay, quadruple Leo, I really don't mind when people mind their business. What I do mind is when people don't mind their business. You know what I mean? But here's the thing, the people who don't mind their business is because no mind, no business. Never mind. So Capricorn, for many of you, you're just wanting to get clarity. Should I stay single? Should I get into a relationship or not? Okay. So for many of you, there is a shift that's happening in your life. I think the rest of 2026 is going to be different. It's going to feel different. If you have been purging recently, Capricorn, rearranging your furniture, decluttering your wardrobe, just in general making some really good changes, and maybe even cutting some toxic people out, unfollowing certain people on social media who always watch everything that you do, your accomplishments, your success and everything, but they don't double tap, they don't like, and they don't want to support you, but they personally know you, but they want to support all the other celebrities out there who actually never know about them, never heard of these people, and don't even give a shit about them, but they don't want to support you because they're jealous. Right? Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong, Capricorn. I unfollowed hundreds of people on Instagram. The ones that I knew. The ones that I knew and they knew me. Okay? And I have never done anything to these people ever. Okay? High school friends, university friends, I don't know, conference people, certain individuals, sometimes even cousins, whatever. It's a goodbye. Because, when my phone was not ringing when I was at my lowest, I'm not ranting. This is some of you need to hear this, okay? Stop over-investing yourself into shitty people. My phone wasn't ringing when I was at my lowest. I'm not going to pick it up when I'm at my highest. And it doesn't mean that I'm condescending. No, I have boundaries. My time is very, very, very sacred. My energy is sacred. My time is limited. So you should be doing the same thing for yourself too. Wheel of Fortune. If you want to inherit that abundance, if you want to inherit your generational wealth, if you want to connect with like-minded people, you got to make room for what's coming for you. You got to decide, because you can't just constantly give and invest into connections and people who are always coming and saying, Capricorn, can you pay me? Can you give me money? And money doesn't mean just monetary paper. It means your time, your energy, your resources. Gotta be very, very, sometimes I feel like it's, I do act very, very strict and very Capricornian a lot of times. So you gotta do the same thing for yourself too. And I'm very unapologetic about it, Capricorn. You know what I mean? A friend doesn't have to tell you that they don't like you. They will just stop liking things that you're doing or calling and social media is fake after all. That's why I always had a very love and hate relationship with social media. And I'm talking about Capricorn, just to clarify, like let's say within the span of 12 months. And I'm kind of sharing this like kind of semi-personal things with you. I don't always talk about certain things with certain signs, right? I'm talking about with the span of 12 months. It's the people that I knew and I met and like there's like, oh, he's got the 100,000 subscribers YouTube play button. He's traveling, he's doing this, he's just did an Ironman. They never miss a story. Why are you watching? Why are you watching me if you're never gonna support or say, hey, congratulations or happy birthday, whatever? You know what I mean? But I'm always reposting and liking whatever. I'm talking about the ones that I follow. So strangers on the internet around the world have become my family. You know what I mean? They have become my family. And I'm authentic either way. You know what I'm saying? In front of you, the same person in front of them. And they are liking, I don't want to give some of the, stupid ass celebrities out there who never met these people, who never know them. You know what I mean? And I'm unfazed by this, but I've been reflecting about this. I'm like, damn, I gotta be extremely selective even. I'm downsizing. Just maybe a few people. And it's true. You're lucky and you're blessed if you end up having 2 or 3 best friends in your life who can actually love you and support you regardless of what you have, regardless of where you come from, your skin color, your accent, your financial status. Do you catch my drift, Capricorn? Like, people are just so fake nowadays and I hate it. I cannot stand it. I'm sorry. But I just had to kind of tell you about what's going on. But everything is good. Like, I got great friends in my life, a few of them. Okay? So anyways, sorry if I took a little bit longer than what I was supposed to, because I'm going over my time limit, but I'm a servant slave. Wheel of Fortune clarified by the 8 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, Page of Pentacles. For many of you, see what I'm saying? You're disconnecting. You're walking away. Stop investing yourself into situations where people constantly keep disappointing you. Now, Page of Pentacles, Capricorn, because you are making room, there is something big that's coming for you. There is even an offer that's going to come towards your way. It could be from this person to Chariot, moving forward, very stable energy, very confident energy, very beautiful energy. And the Chariot is like, I'm ready to move forward because you're disconnecting, you're walking away from something that no longer serves you. And yes, I do talk about some of the things that, some of you may resonate, and I can even show it on the Chariot. This is one of my most favorite cards in tarot. It's related to Cancer also. And the Chariot is someone who, in the original tarot deck, there is a river behind him, and he's leaving a city behind. Don't go back to old towns, old people, group of friends, circle of friends, old jobs. Do not. And trust me, when you start taking the step, Capricorn, towards the new future, towards the new you, towards the new emotions, new feelings, new experiences, the universe is absolutely going to align because that's what you are emitting. That's the frequency that you're going to emit. So it's clarified by the sprinkle, Two of Cups. Get what I'm saying? Some sassy shit out here. Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment. I'm getting chills right now. I'm getting goosebumps. Because you're headed towards the right connection. Even if you were to reconcile with someone, if they have done the work, okay, fine, let's work it out, let's collaborate. If not, I'm out. I have plenty of options in front of me with the Two of Cups. You're a Capricorn, you're saying I can choose whoever you want. You are not just sitting there and waiting for an apology or for clarification. It would be great. And maybe that's what this person is realizing, because you're also realizing something too. Judgment, Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is twice in the present moment, Capricorn. So that means that your current decisions, like right now, I'm talking about like in this exact moment when you're watching me, the decisions you make now is directly going to influence how your tomorrow is going to show up, your future results, how they're going to show. We think they're not noticeable, even the minor changes, right? It's a snowball effect. Reducing screen time, cutting out toxic people. And I'm sorry, but I have to say this. I wish everybody was just the greatest and the sweetest people in the world. But no. There are people that you just gotta stay away from. And that's what you're realizing. It's like, you cannot dim my light. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why you're realizing, I gotta make a decision here. My future, my abundance, my generational wealth is waiting for me. Okay? So that's where this person comes in, because there is a soul connection showing up for you in the month of August. So the Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Three of Pentacles. And here is the thing, you have the opportunity and the option to refuse or to cooperate. You can either go with either way. Four of Cups, let's make it work. Three of Pentacles, Four of Cups, ignoring, not accepting. Okay. Three of Pentacles, cooperating. So the Queen of Pentacles is you, clarified by the Three of Swords, Ace of Cups, Seven of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. I think, this is going to be a story of forgiveness for many of you. Three of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. It's the story of forgiveness, Capricorn, and it's not easy. Seven of Wands, that's challenges. I'm not saying you can't do it, you don't want to do it, but you have been hurt so badly already in the past. It's like you're still hesitating. But I see here clarity coming for you with the Ace of Swords. I mean, at the end of the day, you're going to know with the Ace of Swords. You're going to have the clarity. Am I really, really announcing? Because this is an announcement. This Ace of Swords is an announcement, okay? It's a declaration. Am I making it obvious and saying that, okay, I want to work it out with this person, or no? Okay, and somebody wants to talk, clarified by the Queen of Swords, Ten of Wands, Page of Swords, talk with the King of Wands. Conversation here. See, whenever you see the swords, like Page of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, that's conversation, that's dialogue. And that's what I'm seeing here happening, because this Ten of Wands in between, it makes you tired, it has already made you tired, it has made them tired. Just too much confusion here. And if you've been waiting for clarity and clarification for you to come, it's already here. It could literally unfold at any moment. And my prediction for you is you're going to see either this person or something very, very symbolic in a dream before it happens. So I would recommend to pay attention to your dreams, because I keep a dream journal and I decode them as well, because you never know. Maybe you see the thick, juicy Ace of Wands in your dream and it shows up in the physical reality. You never know. So Capricorn, let's get the advice. One more. The Emperor, thick, juicy Ace of Wands came out again, and the Queen of Wands and the Fool and the Tower. So whatever is not meant to stay, it's gotta go. Making room for the new, making room for the new experiences, for the new path. Yes, for some of you, this might be a new beginning here, Capricorn, a new start, okay, with this person. But again, the Emperor and the Queen of Wands, this is giving very strong divine masculine, divine feminine. It's not a gender specific. We all have this within us. That kind of an energy, right? But here is the thing. Do you see this person really deserving or having done the work that they can sit on the throne next to you? I think you got a lot of things to evaluate, reassess. Pros and cons, it's a real thing. Before you would proceed forward and you would commit to them. And some of you dealt with somebody that there was possibly a third-party situation, and the third party could be anything and anyone. It could be an overworking job. It could be, a family member. It could be a master-in-law. It could be a toxic coworker. It could be other things, addictions. You and this person are going to have all the cards on the table, and there will be a decision where you both will know if this is something that you both want to, fully move forward to or not. I feel like spiritually, financially, physically, mentally, you are here. This person is a little here. Not better, not worse, just different, but there is work that needs to be done. Because you already have experienced your dark night of the soul. You already have gone, through this Tower moment, the Nine of Swords at the bottom, the Eight of Cups, when they walked away from you. Look at this. Look at this. Eight of Cups, Ten of Cups. When they abandoned, when they walked away, it was hard. But now, Capricorn, it's like, okay, they have to learn something. It was hard for you. You learned it. You earned this. Now, this lesson, right? And the title and the position to be in a place where you have options, Seven of Cups. So choose wisely, because you deserve better. You do. Capricorn, this is what I had for you. I hope this reading helped and it resonated with you. I will see you into the comment section. Thank you very much for being here, and I will see you very soon. Take care. Bye.